Hello. There we go. Right. Hang on. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we good? Are we good? Are we back? Are we back? La 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 la. Right, I think we might be back. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh no, my Discord's gone. Oh god. Right. Mic sounds funny. Oh no, don't say that. Hang on. How about? Oh, it might have been really loud. How about now? Does that sound a bit better now? Is that, or is it proper gone? Mic sounds like cheeks. That was better now. For some reason, it's maxing out, like it's redlining. La 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 la. Right, I'll keep it. I'll try and keep it like this for now, and hope it's a little bit better. Hope this is okay. Right. I don't know what happened. Both my PC shut off, but then also my Wi-Fi turned off at the same time. So these lights stayed on, my fan stayed on, so it wasn't a full power cut. I don't know if anything short-circuited, but my computer turned off, my screen's turned off, and the router turned off, but then it also didn't want to give me internet again for like an extra couple of minutes after it was back on. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I've never had that happen before. If it does happen again, then the night's chalked, and I'll just stop it like there. But luckily, what do you call it? Like the extension cable that I've got, it's like surge protected, so it shouldn't chalk anything. The mic's cooked. Oh god, why would it be cooked? What's changed? How about? No, okay, that just turned it off completely. Look into my eyes, what you see is no surprise. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? I'm just gonna... The thing is, when it resets like that, it fully changes all of my audio input, so I have to try and remember them. It's fixed now. Okay. I just press another random button, so it might be alright. Oh, goodness me, right. That'll get the heart rate going, won't it? Jesus Christ. I've never had a big issue like that before while streaming. I've had like OBS be weird, or the stream like freeze for a bit, but I've never had a full-on computer shut itself off. My issue is I'm A, not rich enough, and B, not smart enough to do a whole 2 PC setup, so it would carry on streaming even if one... Well, actually, it wouldn't have carried on, would it? Because my internet died at the same time. Right. Race time, gamers. Hang on, let me see if I can reload this in OBS as well. My activity thing's just completely disappeared, so I can't see follows or donations or anything. There we go. So the last thing that happened was Super Pop-Tart renewing his membership. Right. No, it should be good. Okay. Well, race time. I don't know whether to do a second or third gear start here. I don't think it's going to really matter because this start is going to be very, very chaotic. We'll try a second gear start for race 1, and then we'll try third gear for race 2. Right, wish me luck, you gamers. Oh, my PC's gone again! It's crashed! Who jumped? HM. Not too bad. Look into my eyes, what you see is no surprise. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Thank you very much, Cheeseburger. Would I lie to you? Right. The revs are up! And the gates are... Top 3. Great banner. Be happy with a top 5. Oh, she's so slow. Oh, that was silly of me. I thought I was trying to see if I could double that. I'm kind of screwed now. I can't double anything. Ooh. You know what? I've definitely had worse starts. There's a wild Aussie there that I've not seen before. That's scary. Oh no, we're too far inside. Holy moly. I don't know who that was, but rest in peace. I'm dead. I'm not. How am I alive? I think that was more on me than Rex. He stayed pretty central. I went from left to right. Oh, Reed! Reed, you fucking sketchy motherfucker! Blood gets the starts, but can't hold on to it. Right, it's a bit of a bottleneck going through that section. Not a big fan. Very inside. Oh, wait. Isaac went invisible. Have they finally turned on... I think they finally turned on the no collisions with Aussies. Oh my god, I can ride through the Aussies. Yes! Yes! Jesus Christ, top couple of all the way loads. How am I... I'm sorry, crash aside there. How am I getting gained on so much in a straight line when I got the rhythm fine and hit the triple fine? That's really annoying to crash on lap one, you know. It's like so much time that you lose. Got a little bit of room behind. I am getting the blue flag, which is interesting. Ryder out in front, Cam in second, Rex in third. Basically the standard, isn't it? Ups on that last lap from having to go off and avoid Mr. Reed. And Isaac tagging bars. I wonder if my suspension's too springy. Like I'm landing some of these jumps and the rebound that I'm getting is crazy. Life has flashed before my eyes. Struggling a lot through it. All of this middle section, to be honest. Okay. I'll just get taken down to the ground and it doesn't affect Steiner in the slightest. I wonder if my netcode's arse right now because of my internet issue like that. think I made a wrong decision with this bike, gamers. It's not doing what I want it to do. Actually, I don't know until the timing updates. I think I'm really not that far down, so how horrific of opening few laps I've had. Looks like everyone might be struggling a little bit. Don't turn around, thank you. I like that. He saw me coming. He kept a very tight turn-in circle, so he didn't just ride into the track in front of me. W heads-up riding from Steiner. Try and lock in a little bit. I'm losing so much time, even in straight lines. It's nuts. I don't think it would be that much of a disadvantage, especially on a track with no rhythm sections at all. I don't know who that was, but I don't know how he's ended up over there. Ah, it was fellow Unk, Mr. Dizzle. I don't even know how I'm as high as P7 right now with the race I've had so far. I'm just sliding when I get onto that table. I can't step on and step off. I'm really struggling. Trying to pull out the Yami, you can't change once it's begun. And the year's done after this race anyway. So that's not the Lord. Be fine. What's going on here? I'm, I'm getting gained on so hard. I don't feel like I'm riding bad right now. I think that last lap's my best lap I've ever done. I do feel bad for Isaac a tiny bit because where he does go invisible now to everyone, he literally can't get past me if he wants to make a clean pass up the inside, because I'll just end up riding through him. There you go. It's one way. We've got Steiner behind him as well. It's a weird race. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I knew it was a bit slower, but the difference is just obscene. It handles well in the turns. Maybe it's just because you're not going as fast, I don't know. Thank you very much, Godis. These boys are able to triple, where I physically cannot get the oomph to get up and over it. I feel like going that triple for them must be a lot of time. Probably going to get a lap today, I'll be honest. Thank you very much, Reaper. I hope this isn't too painful to watch, boys. I've definitely made a grave mistake. I thought I could be kind of comp on this, but I am so slow. And I've made my bed now. You can't change bikes in between races. It boofs the server. So I have to see this through until the end of the night. Yeah, rocking the gas. I don't know why it's not reading out the notifications. I guess it's because of the stream crashing earlier that it's all gone wrong. So I can't do anything on the fly. I apologise for anybody sending any love my way. I feel I'm just going backwards, boys. Ryan's definitely going to be fed up with passing me. I imagine I'll see myself in his edit many times. pepper. I got the beans. Kind of respect Dizzle for still trying to go for that. I mean, that would have been a 147 based on the split. I think because I'm on a slightly... I think the speed's going on straight there. I think because I'm on a slower bike, I need to be more aggressive on it. That doesn't, like, suit how I like to play the game. I'm feeling very Prado-y right now. What aerial track is tomorrow? Aerials right now. There's nothing... the real life riding this tomorrow. This thing's fucking slow. So slow. Catch you later, Godis. Thank you for the love, I appreciate it. I think what it is the faster bikes, the Yami and the Fantic, they allow you to get away with more things so that you haven't got to be 100% perfect and downside everything as good as you need to, because you've still got that oomph to then get up and over the next obstacle, no problem. Whereas like if I make a little mistake on this, it really penalises me for the next sections. Shit like that little one off. hard to keep momentum up on the gas gas, you reckon? Just because of how the track's laid out. I know, but it's like I'm getting gained on massively even in straight lines. The reason I didn't mind riding the gas gas today was just based on the track map, because there's no like long rhythms. I thought, well, maybe I don't need that power to be able to huck things, but look, he's fucking gone. He's gone in a straight line. Oh fuck me. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, I've made the choice now. I have to stick with it, unfortunately. It's take a wild guess that whole race mapping didn't really go to plan. Because I mean, you just saw visually how there was multiple bike lanes in one little straightaway. So I feel like I've got to ride this thing so hard now, I'm all over the place. I mean, I'm sure Dizzle won't mind me saying this, but at no point in time did I think I'll be battling with Dizzle for a P8. I just can't get it. Can't get it to go where I want it to go. Makes it even more impressive now that like Chase top quality on this in outdoors. It could just be a case again, once you've got your momentum up and you keep it there, it's fine. It's this stop and starting that I'm struggling with. I think that maybe that's why I'm struggling with that little bit in the middle that we're coming up to so much, because it's a few quite tight corners back to back. Champion in your heart, that's the only way to play it, that it's going to be a champion, unfortunately. Oh god, we'll try and scrape that one from the memory. Holy. I think that second to last lap you saw where we go back across the start straight, the amount of distance Reed pulled multiple bike lengths in such a short straight. I think that's a perfect like sample size of showing that no, I don't think that whole race mapping update really worked as intended. Let me just... hang on. I am on like a 110 rear tyre on her. Yes, I am. Yeah, that was bad. What was my fast lap time? 10th. Bomba That was so bad. I'm stuck with it now, though. In other, even more bad news, we do now have to sit here for the next 25 minutes watching a very boring 250 race whilst dealing with the pain that's just happened. Maybe server will crash. Quick, DDoS the server, please. Do it now. Quickly. Please. If the server crashed right now, then I would be able to change bike. It wouldn't be an issue. Aiden fall. Where's that? Oh, where did Aiden finish? It's reset now. Did I beat Aiden? Can we? No, did that happen at least? Look into my eyes, what you see is no surprise. Oh, hang on, I think I've got footage here from... Oh, is this the step down that you're talking about? Where they jump... Oh no, that's way... Is that different? Yeah, the start straight's in a different place as well. Unless they just haven't put the start in properly yet. But I'm seeing the table that they're jumping. They're sending the table and landing on that downside there. I'll tell you what, depending on how steep the face of that table is, that's got to be so scary for them boys to send. The LV comment. Oh, I'm scared I'll jinx it now. How far did I get on the LV comment, by the way? You should have seen me. Like, I'm halfway through talking, then my screens go black. I'm just like, what's happened? Pick of it in aerial. Let me have a look. Oh, wait. That's not... Huh? No, I think that's a different part. Is that a different part of the track? Hang on, am I looking... Oh, I don't know. No, I think that's a different part of the track. Yeah, it is. This is like 2 lanes over. And this is another picture. Hang on. No. Yeah, that's it. That lane's 2 sections after that table. Would I lie to you, baby? Ooh, that's kind of flames. I got told that I couldn't show that gear because it's not publicly released yet. I had to delete an Instagram post from showing off FXR gear. But other people are wearing it. Anyway, the Pack X EMH setup is looking kind of fire. Is there any big plans for off-season races at all? Because obviously the aerial finishes today, and then my MXB is usually just full of AMS races that I'm not allowed to compete in. Off-season races is Battlefield 6. I will be playing some Battlefield myself. I don't know if I'll be streaming it. I feel like when it comes to FPS games, I just like shutting my brain off and just playing them myself. Or in the same way, there'll be a lot of Call of Duty being played. I mean, I streamed Call of Duty last year for like 20 hours straight on day 1 release because I prestiged in 1 day. And it wasn't really worth it. Like, view-wise. I know that's a bad way of looking at things and it all being about views, but if I'll have something where it makes monetary sense to stream it, then I would. Whereas if it doesn't make monetary sense, I would rather play it for my own more enjoyment rather than streaming it. Someone should do WSX. It wouldn't surprise me if we got the WSX tracks, but yeah, series-wise, it would be nice. It'd be cool. I haven't paid attention to WSX in a hot minute. Troy, did you... You're saying that's a... Yeah, Transcend it was. Maybe it's okay to post now, but I think it was like 2 days ago I got told to delete my Instagram post of the new 2026 FXR gear. which is, I mean, no disrespect to them boys, but it's kind of silly because the gear's made and it's in MX bikes anyway, so you can't stop everybody from posting it. It might be fine now. I wouldn't worry about it. To be fair on that jump, Isaac, I was on the far right. I couldn't have gone any further right. Then at the same time, I was kind of half-arsing trying to stay out of the way. It's like when you're playing Sim and someone goes invisible, you're just like, oh, let's ride for him for the fun. I was not having a good time around there at all. It's kind of it's kind of crazy with the bikes at the moment. Like we was meant to have that last update that would make them more equal to each other, but just the straight line speed that the Fantix and the Yami has is insane, and a lot of it does translate to the corners as well. When it's like super rough, you can kind of survive on a KTM a bit more because I think the suspension's slightly better. But the way that the Yami and the Fantic puts the power down to the ground is second to none. Like, it's so quick. And I don't like blaming everything on the bike because there are people that could probably take that gas and put it on the podium in that race. But I think I need my help. I'm not getting any quicker these days. Yeah, I have all of my in-game chat stuff turned off. But you're going to get chat banned for anything these days. You could just say fuck you and you'd get chat banned. It's crazy. I think SMX Riders IRL watch my live stream to visualize? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I have not had a single AMA rider ever say anything in these chats, so I don't think so. I think a lot of them play sim more than bikes, and the few that play bikes feel like it's more of a Reaper fan base than my own. I think the only real life rider of note that we've had in here before was Billy Bolt. Other than that, not really. We had Jimmy Broadbent coming in before, but obviously he's nothing to do with motocross. But the car guys will love a bit of Jimmy. The one thing that did tickle me was Beaumare and Prado streaming MX Sim together and talking shit about Dog Lover. I don't know why, it's just something so surreal about that. Love a Suzuki edit. I think the Suzuki is one of the best looking bikes. There's the OEM Suzuki is a bit of a pain in the ass to model, not to model, to put graphics on because the way it was unwrapped or whatever, there's really bad warping. So if you have like straight lines on the shroud, it looks hella wonky. But a lot of Suzuki model swaps come up really nice. Dog Lover's a global phenomenon. She is, but kind of for the wrong reasons. I do feel bad for her. She does. What? But what's going on here, by the way? Like we are meant to hop straight from 450 race to 250 race. How long's it been in between, and we're just watching commercials? Oh yeah, I've never spoken to him in like voice or anything, and I've actually no. Did Bogle? I've messaged Bogle on Instagram a few times. Did he say anything in chat during Nations? Because he was about during. He might have just messaged me on Instagram about it during Nations. But Bogle's nice. Messaged AC a little bit. Not loads. Why is Dog Lover dislike so much? I wouldn't say dislike is the right word. This isn't meant to be like a horrible thing that I say. She doesn't get social cues very well, so she tends to overshare a lot. I don't know if she's ever been diagnosed with anything, but she overshares a lot to a community that is full of teenage boys, basically. So of course they're going to take anything and rip into her for it. Hello, Urban. Breezy's has been quiet in these streams as of late, Oliver, so I might have to agree with you. Might have to agree. Oh, do you know who is a very lovely man who loves his video games? Which some of you won't know, but people who have a very high level IQ and elite ball knowledge will know is Mr. Danny Pedrosa. I like Danny very much. Oh, it's not a good night so far, James. I ended up 8th. The gas is not quite hitting, unfortunately. She's a bit slow. No, there was no motivation for riding the gas other than it felt all right in practice. But I suppose it's a bit of it's hard to tell really, because if you're in testing by yourself and you feel good on a bike, and then you go on a track with other people on fast bikes, you don't really know the speed difference until you're riding. I don't ride 250s, so I don't think I've even heard every 250 sound. It's always wouldn't be MX Bikes without at least one red flag. Would I lie to you, baby? Right. 250 race number 2. This is a long old night. I don't think we're going to be finished until about 11:30 my time. So another hour, I reckon. It's almost hitting 10:30 for me. So bear in mind track releases at 7:30. We've already been going for 3 hours tonight. Pardon me. Oh. Again. I can't rewind on Twitch because Twitch is an L platform. But yeah, somebody on the outside decided he wanted to try and jump across everybody else, and it just didn't work out because you're all going to meet in the middle. Not seen Woodland be up there early for a while. It's so weird seeing Ken's not on a Honda. Staggered equals 20 minutes of faff. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. I have a feeling that the staggered is because of the very strong opinions of one man in particular that we may or may not be watching right now. All for the sake of... Hunter wins tomorrow. It would be nice. It would be nice. I got nothing against Hunter at all. My thing is, so 250s, obviously I'm not the biggest Deegan fan, so I'd obviously like to see like Shimoda, Hammaker, someone like that win. Whereas in the 450 side of things, I like Jet, I like Hunter, I like Eli, I like Chase, and it's like I don't mind who wins in the 450s. It's just good racing to watch. Can I retire and be the commentator? I mean, I did for GPs, but then I kind of missed the racing because the GP tracks were really fun. But to be honest, the way this year has gone and how god awful my results have been, as an average, I've had one or two good races, but as an average, I may as well. I may as well retire. But then, when I tried being a commentator last time, um, again, some people in particular were very vocal about that and not happy about me wanting to commentate at the same time. So streaming's one of them things where you can't really force your way into the door. It's kind of like you have people that were there at the right place at the right time when there was nobody to do it, and they then just become the default forever. No, but let's be honest, boys. If we remove emotion and how much you got boys may or may not like seeing me riding, from my own perspective, I find no joy out of riding around in eighth place. I know some people would give an arm and a leg to even just qualify for a pro race and they'd be very happy with an eighth. But for me, I just consider that as a failure because of like results I've had in the past. So if it got to a point where I'm just getting eighth every single week, then I think I would be better off just commentating. It wouldn't surprise me if Kellen ends up being the MTG commentator. He's the person with the most accolades, I guess. Like I think he's the man for it, which is tough because you got people like Narvo who are insanely good at their job. You got someone like Kellen who's obviously very good at his job. You got someone like me that would like to try and get in something like that, but then you can't really push out experienced people for someone new. So I don't know. It's a tough one. Life post stage is so low though. I am not in a good condition physically to be doing hot tub streams. I would not be able to get much water in it because as soon as I get in, the water would get out. Too late for you to. I didn't even realise you was a third person player, Harrison. It's weird. I don't know if Transcend's still in here, but I get his Instagram reels pop up on my feed now and then. It's crazy how different of a game this looks in third person. It just looks like it plays completely different, even though we know it's all visual. It looks like the bike handles differently as well. I feel like that would be too many voices at once, though, Brock. I am excited for Nations, though. Is Nations Nations qualifying's next week, isn't it? In game. Because I get to join Narvo in the booth for Nations, which will be fun. I just like the dynamic of having an American commentator and a European commentator in the booth at the same time, just to mimic real life. I would love to have like a Weege Paul Malin combination for IRL Nations. Can we get like we'll get a Weege and Paul Malin in the booth, and then we'll get Daniel Blair on the ground reporting. Keep Ricky away from it. Keep James away from it if he's going to make cringe jokes and talk about Jake Paul. JT's grown on me over the last year. I was a hater originally, but he's grown on me as of late. So I don't mind JT anymore. I feel like Bobby Reagan's going to tell the Star Boys to mess with Shimoda. Unfortunately, that is the way racing works. Is Shimoda has 0 people to help him, and Deegan has what, like 4, 5 people to help him. Not that he needs help, like he's very capable of doing it himself. But you know, if let's say if Deegan's in the lead and Joe's in second, battling with another Star rider, the Star rider won't mind trying to hold him up as much as possible. I really liked JT during Jeremy Martin's win at Millville. It was just good. Good comms. Reaper and Linda need to race IRL. If Reaper was allowed to ride IRL anymore, he would 100% spank my booty cheeks. I have no idea what the point situation is here. I'll be honest, gamers. The level of fucks I give about 250 cannot be measured. They are so low. I won't go into it. Woo, it's not my place. Reaper can say if he wants to, but yeah, it's not my place to go into detail about that kind of thing. I want to know, and this isn't an insult by any means, I want to know if JT is on the sauce or not, because that man's arms are absolutely unreal. I don't think there is a single man on the planet, if he was offered JT's arms, they would say no to them. You reckon he is on the sauce? I don't want to throw accusations out there, but that would take a long time to get natural. Yeah, no complaints. It's not a case of you just start juicing and then they suddenly blow up. You still have to put in the time and the effort to get them big. Yeah, especially like with his busy schedule, traveling back and forth from US to the GPs. I don't know how you find the time. Very aggressive move up the inside from KFC there. Well, from Woodland onto KFC. I wouldn't have said it was a particularly dirty move. Woodland definitely had it on his screen. KFC definitely had it on his screen, just netcode things. His private jet has a gym. Can you imagine there's levels to being rich, isn't there? That would just be insane. Look into my eyes, what you see is no surprise. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? I would like to make a bit of a conscious effort to not go and get ripped, for example, but to work on my cardio before next year's racing starts again for me, because that has been my biggest issue. It's like if you've got a better like VO2 max, then your body can just naturally push out the lactic acid in your arms even better. So whilst bike time is one thing, obviously I can't do that much because the weather in England has just gone to shit now for the rest of the year. You can still do off the bike work that will help your body get you through a race longer. I don't watch PulpMX much. I'm not the biggest of Mathis opinion fans, so I don't bother with it. That's funny if they talk about that there as well. I mean, if you have a lot of time on the plane, you may as well be curling some dumbbells. It's crazy. EasyJet making me only carry 15 kilograms of luggage, but JT's benching 100 kg on the way. Crazy work. It does. I know this is a very bad way of looking at things. It does make me somewhat happy's not the right word. It makes me feel less shit seeing other people struggling and it not just being me. Would I lie to you, baby? And by the way, gamers, if you too need some new MX underwear that looks hella cool like these, Hex.com. Would I lie? What are the other pictures here? Oh, look at that. Look at the craftsmanship. Getting it all, all up in your face. Lovely. The sock, I haven't put them on yet, but I did have a pair of the socks arrive today. Because for God knows how many years now, I've been rocking like thermal bottoms. So obviously when you put your knee pads on, it's not just on your knee and like rubbing like crazy. So now to actually have some long moto socks, I'm very happy with. The IG post is goated. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't think I'm allowed to play that on here because I'm pretty sure I'll get copyright striked for the music. But I thought it came out alright. I'm a very, very F tier editor when it comes to like montages and stuff like that. I definitely struggle with it. I just thought it'd be nice, better than just a normal picture. Yeah, I just want to say, oh my fellas, what is my favourite song? That does tend to change on a week-by-week basis, to be completely honest with you. I am a big fan, however, of Hellsong by Earthboy. Australian artist. Very fun song. You know what's, I was going through my old phone and listening to some of my music I used to listen to, and the Handlebars by Flowbots came up, and I hadn't heard it in probably like 5 years, and still knew every single word to it off by heart and sung the whole thing, because I love it. Might have to send pics of how the undies fit. Listen, I've sent some embarrassing pictures of myself around the internet. I'll hold on to that for now. Maybe you'll see them in a GoPro video at some point. LW song. I'm surprised other people know what it is. I feel like that's such a niche genre of music to like, but I do like my Aussie hip hop. Is that Neon there? Oh no, it's Lipo. Lipo routed the piss out of that outside. Is Lipo good at the game, by the way? I've not seen Lipo in a hot minute. He might be friends with Dan White, though. We don't want to see another situation of someone riding for somebody else in the space of 2 weeks. Zoom got banned for it last week. Now Lipo's pulling out a steamer for performance tonight. Has Brad had a good race yet? In SMX at least. I've seen him down bad, like, quite a few times. Interesting how the 250s are all railing the outside there, and then 450s were going inside a lot. Top 10 for the Unks. Listen, Dizzle, I love you getting a top 10, and I hope you don't take offence to this. I am not happy about battling with you for P8. That's not to like insult you at all. I just thought I was a bit better than that. I am struggling so much on this gas. It is so fucking slow. It is painful. Even trying to hit these step-on, step-offs, it's one of the hardest things I've done in my life on this game. And I felt fine in like practice before the track released. But for whatever reason, I'm struggling so much around it. But I would argue, Dizzle, that you were faster than me around there. You just crashed a few more times. But I've made my bed now. Like, once you join the server on a bike, you have to ride that bike for both motos. So as long as we can all struggle together, we'll be all right. I got no idea. Like, I don't like SMX as a championship itself. I wouldn't mind it being slapped on the end of like Supercross or something, but the fact that you can just have 3 rounds classified as his own championship's crazy work. But I have no idea how far I would have dropped in points now, especially since today's a triple point round. I must be down in the bin. Because I was only like 3 points off the lead after round 1. And now it's all gone. Stinky round last round for double points, and now an even stinkier round this round for triple points. We won't look at them standings. Looking forward to the off season. I don't know what to do during the off season. I want to do stuff to try and just still give me a reason to stream and keep things fun. Because there's only so many elimination races that I can do. Seem like fun concepts, and the annoying thing is, it's like if the game worked properly and you could have proper elimination race brackets where it's all automated and everybody goes to the gate at the right place at the right time and the right person gets transferred through, like stuff like that would be really fun. But it's such a brain, like it hurts my brain to try and like manage everybody, trying to do like straight rhythm stuff. Rank 1 would require me to stream for 10 hours every single day because there are some incredibly unemployed individuals on this game, more so than me. And that's saying something. I will mention Tero by name because he is the prime culprit. I don't understand how you can do 30 races a day in ranked lobbies where you have a 5-minute warm-up before each race. So that itself is 150 minutes, which is 2.5 hours. That's not even any racing involved. Then, let's say the races themselves are another 5 minutes. Then you'd have +1 lap. So let's say they're all 6 minutes. That's another 3 hours. So that's 5.5 hours. As a minimum, every single day. Like, it's nuts. I don't think we can make ranked great again. Because the issue that I have with ranked right now is every single track, bear in mind the tracks rotate on a weekly basis, every single track just has some stupid cuts. And the people in ranked go out of their way to try and find where them cuts are to exploit them every lap. And you don't get penalised for it. Did I show you boys the absolutely disgusting Maryland world record lap that counts? Because I'll go and find it again if none of you have seen it, if you haven't seen it yet. Let me see, I'm going to have to do a bit of scrolling here. And it's just shit like that. Like, who sits down and spends the time trying to find out where they can cut and by how much they can cut in different scenarios to get away with it? Damn, how long ago was this posted? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, there's the Willy cheating TikTok. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Here we go. Please don't be music on this. Please don't be music on this. It's not even going to play, is it? There we go. Yeah, there is. Yeah, just watch this for a sec and see what you think of it. Do you think... Sorry, Troy. Copy that message that you just sent, and you paste that same message once you've seen the end of this lap. This lap counts, by the way, because of how the timing gates are. I didn't mind, yeah, the DDC Supercross ranked was quite fun. But then it went on for so long, it did just get to a point of it's who put the most time in. It's like times were so close. Most of the races were just decided in turn 1 because you just wouldn't make mistakes. Watch the Winchester one, it's worse. So is it by the same person? I say I don't even know who this is. And this is world record. But it's just like, how much time do you have to spend to find these lines to begin with? So you have to like try and get... I feel like that was slower than just hitting the track normally. Like, you have to send so much weird shit and then complete a lap to see if it works. And then do the same again and again and again and again. But this is what happens on every single ranked track now. And the reason that I do give Tero shit a lot of the time is because the first time in this season that I wanted to try and play ranked and grind it a bit, I had probably 10 races in a row with Tero. And some of them were nice. Then we played one track, And the fucker just passed me off the track, low line, and not even hitting a jump prop. And it's like, well, if you have to go out of your way to cheat to win, have you really won anything? And it was at that point I just got salty about the ranked experience as a whole, and I just have no enjoyment from playing it. So they're never on difficult tracks. It's all flat track, wide open everywhere. I don't think I've seen the Winchester one, but I know Winchester has quite messed up cuts anyway. Doesn't everyone get like 45 seconds off the start? So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you could just beeline it to the finish line or something on lap 1. I mean, aerial rotation, it's better, of course, because there's no cuts. But again, it's just who plays the longest. I don't think ranked is an indication of who is better at the game. It's who spent the most time on each individual track. There's a reason that I'll get dumpstered on by people in ranked, and then on a Friday when a new aerial track's dropped, I can lap them people because they're not good at learning tracks, or they're like base skill isn't that good. They are just good at the tracks that they've played a lot. Make Legends great again. Was Legends ever great? Legends has improved a lot since its release date, but it still doesn't quite do it for me. W Kens, by the way, good results. I mean, to put that into perspective for you, Tero is in this race. You saw how shit of a race I just had. And I still beat him. Yeah, if we go over into ranked stuff, he'd probably pull like 30 seconds to a minute on me. I don't even think I could make any changes to this bike to make it feel better. It's just slow. Change my mindset. I'm a realist, Rufio. I'm under no illusion of things being better than they actually are. I know where I'm at. Season 2 he did 1,066 races. So so you do 5 minutes of practice, you do a 10-minute race, probably, let's say, another 2 minutes when you include before the gate drops, after the race finishes, before the server restarts. Let's not include like the extra last lap as well after 10 minutes. Let's just say, best case scenario, every 15 minutes a race is started and finished. What's 15 times 1,066? And then convert that into hours. Now for a model swap on, what's that going to change? That's not how model swaps work either. The model swap has to be made for the gas, otherwise it won't line up properly, so I'll have like handlebars in the wrong place and all sorts. I don't hate the gas as like the reason I didn't mind riding the gas day was because I think it looks quite nice. I don't hate how the gas looks, it's just hella slow. So 500 hours. A season lasts a couple of months. Don't know how many months exactly. So 500 hours in the space of a couple of months is disgusting work for it. I played the game non-stop during Season 1 of Ranked to get that Rank 1 just to make a video on the DDC tracks. Didn't touch it again after that. I was so burnt out. It was disgusting. So being able to do it consistently over a period of multiple months is hella work ethic. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the face of this table was like in real life then, because they got that step down afterwards. It looks like in the video that I saw, they're not jumping super high. It's like they're jumping forwards. And in real life, the start gate doesn't look like this. It looks like this tunnel jump is like here, and then the start gates are all to the side of it over here. I still think Kenny does one of the best jobs of making the Suzuki look good. He always has such fire setups. I only got an 8 for Oasis. Not good. But we done some good research today. We made sure that nobody rides a gas in Supercross ever again. You know, the crazy thing is, I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year that the MX of Nations was at Redbud. I rode the Gas 250 that year and done very well on it. I enjoyed that bike a lot. It would be nice to see the Suzuki just develop slightly. I think they've... I mean, looks-wise, they're one of the nicest looking bikes. They just aren't quite up to date. I mean, I'm sure they're fine for an average rider. Don't make much of a difference. They kind of got that stigma attached to them, haven't they? I really want to ride my Yami again. Just a case of getting it where it needs to be. So it's like, I'm 4.5 hours away from my Yami. And the AJP boys that take my Varg, wherever we go riding at the moment, they're like 3 hours plus away from me as well, but in a different direction. So I'd almost be tempted to just rent a van one weekend, drive 4.5 hours home, pick the Yami up, drive then the extra 3 hours to drop it off to the AJP boys, and then on any given time we go riding, I'll be like, right, I want to ride the Yami this week, I want to ride the Varg this week, this, that and the other. Hello Leyland, I'm good, thank you. 45 plus between motos. It's not good, is it? I personally don't know what takes so long to get from one to another. That umbrella is floating in the air. Refund the track right now. L attention to detail. Is he even sinking in? There he is. Is he in? Jesus Christ, we've got 4 people spectating here. Everyone's in. Can we... the admin's in. The spectators are in. Everybody's synced. Full 22 people. Go. I was of the mindset as of recently that I would like to get a Honda. And I was debating between like 250 or 450. This would be like I would sell my Yamaha, for example, and then get a Honda. I wouldn't be having 3 bikes once, Jesus Christ. But watched a clip of AJ Catanzaro. He was just talking about 250s, saying that he just thinks the Yamaha is better. And he's someone that's ridden the Hondas a lot, so I would trust his opinion quite a lot. Because I did have a lot of fun riding that Ducati. It does give you... It does kind of scratch the right parts of being able to hear an engine again and being able to use a clutch. Rather than just twist and go. The Varg is, like, it's such a fun and easy bike to hop onto. But it is nice to ride a proper bike every now and then. Right, we'll try a third gear out of the gate this time. I tried second last start. What? Oh, no idea who this is in front of me. That's a name I've generally never seen in my life. Oh, I'm dead. Why are these battles so rough? Oh, my arse! I'm dead. I got so hard rear-ended, there was nothing I could do about that. I thought I was going to get away with a mistake, but game said no. And now we'll ride through the Aussies again. You know it's Dorian, you can hear the brakes squeaking. I was almost off to a good start there. Jesus Christ. Holy flatland. I'm dead. Oh, get on it. Nice. Oh, so surprised. I thought I was going to get that horrible front end rebound. be able to get back on the track, but there's fucking 10 solid tough blocks stopping me from getting on. So I'll take the 2 seconds of cuts, I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jake. Oh, of course you'd fucking face me the wrong way, wouldn't you, you shit game? Oh, God. All that work over the last God knows how many laps. I'm done. Is there anywhere to pass around it? Oh, I'm really struggling to try and find room. Please tell me why, when my bike was settled there, it had to just spin around and do a 180 at the last second to face me the wrong way. Outrageous behaviour. Now I'm going to get swallowed up by these two, when there is no way they deserve to be on my ass. I felt like I was playing so good. And I got cuts for it as well, because this game's a big old W. Pick a man while he's down. Oh, maybe crash. It's very frustrating, I'm not going to lie. I felt like I was in a flow state for a while there. Because there's nowhere to pass around here, I had to make a bit of a suicide attempt up the inside, and it bit me in the arse. go to triple that. For fuck's sake, what's wrong with me? Fell out of the inside rut, so I'm kind of screwed there because I have to triple in, and I don't know why I sent it. I should have just checked up. Lost a little bit of time, not all that time. I'm so much faster than fucking Jake right now as well. It's so frustrating. So many cuts as well. I'm pretty sure Steiner's going to be in front of me by the time he goes across the line. Rex rage quit. Don't know if it'd be rage as such, but it wouldn't surprise me if Cam's out in front, because Rex got third in Moto 1 and he has to beat Cam overall. Not just tie, he has to beat Cam overall to win this. So it wouldn't surprise me. But that does give me a position, which is nice. Cam will be happy. He screwed himself over last year by accidentally cutting the track, and he got a DNF in one of the motos because of it. So he won 5 out of 6 races and didn't win the championship, so he'll be happy to get it done this year. I keep catching up to him so much. Obviously trying to get round is completely different to catching up. It's a very, very one-line track. Then that's always going to happen when there's no rhythm sections to warrant you needed to go around the outside. You can just inside double, inside double, inside double. What the fuck is that? What? Why have I just collapsed? Only 2 seconds. Oh, no, no. Max up to quad top it. It's only 2 seconds, but only 5. Yellow. Was that for Jake? It was a very short crash. Like mine that take 10 seconds. Yeah, I think, like, I know I'm almost 50 seconds behind the lead right now, but the fact that I could have put the old gasser on the podium if I was just smarter with how I tried getting past Jake is crazy. Especially how that first race went, I thought all hope was lost of a decent result. Yeah, last lap this next time round. Unless Jake chokes, I don't see it happening. Can't be unhappy with him, he's been hella consistent. I need 2.2 seconds this lap. He might have more cuts than me, I don't know. I'll try and get as close as I can. I gained over 2.2 seconds on him last lap, so if I can do that again. That doesn't help. He's down, he's choked, he's dead. Go, go, go. Get the arse on the podium. Or the ass. I'm going to say gas. Gas. Come here. Come here. See what happens at the second split. I don't know where it is though. Oh, never mind. Can't have nice things. Still gonna send it! Send her, bud! Out me fucking way! Let's get the red machine on the podium. Only 50 seconds behind the lead. 50 seconds is crazy. Yeah, Cam's been insane at these SMX rounds. Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it for the gasser. Oh, P3. I don't see a read inside that top 10 either. And Isaac's... It's Olympic scoring, isn't it? Looking at all of them results, I could genuinely be 4th overall with an 8.3, which is not bad. The fuel. Yes, the combustion. Oh, right, I'm so much happier with how I played in that second race. But it's like you have to be perfect and aggressive at the same time. It's little things like this. You have to double this and land on the downside right there perfectly, because if I land half a bike length long, you don't get the momentum of the downside of the ramp. Whereas if you're on like a Yamaha or a Fantic, you can get away with that because you just accelerate off into the distance. So I was like having to try and be so perfect and downside everything. And I was flowing a lot better. Yeah, much better second race there, which arguably off of still not a great start. So I'm happy with the outcome. I feel like with how I played in that second one, especially in the middle couple of laps, I feel like I deserved a podium. Maybe not deserved a podium. I mean, Rax did leave, so I wouldn't have been unhappy with a 4th even if he stayed in. But I did. But I couldn't think of anywhere I would have been able to pass Jake normally if I didn't dive up the inside here when I had that run. I just overshot it, and I landed in the corner and it bounced because the suspension rebounded on me. So if I could have checked up a tiny bit more, I could have landed in these ruts better, hooked them, and then carried on going. But, yeah, we'll take a 3rd place on the old track. Don't see myself riding it again anytime soon in one of these races, I'll be honest. But, quite sad to say, gamers, that brings an end to our 2026 aerial season. It's taken 9 months. It's taken a lot of hair loss. It's taken a lot of hair regrowth after my surgery at the beginning of the year, oh, end of last year. There's been highs, there's been lows, but there have been the same old faces showing themselves in chat week in and week out, and for that I could not be more grateful. You'll deserve... did I say 26? I meant 25. You will deserve a big round of applause and give yourself a pat on the back. That'd be great. I got no idea what 2026 has in store for us. With the release of MTG, with all the cheating that's going around, I don't know what condition MX Bikes will be in as of next year, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And never say never, because there is a chance where, let's say I'm competing in MTG and don't want to play MX Bikes, I don't want to ruin muscle memory or anything. I had a lot of fun commentating GPs this year, so I could very easily see myself in a very similar sort of role next year if they'll have me, if they'll allow me. So, I would like to give a big shout out to the track building teams, because whilst we have given them a lot of shit over the course of this year, it's still an enormous effort to get a replica track out on an almost weekly basis for 9 months in a row. So that in itself needs a round of applause. I would like to thank the unsung heroes, being Wes and Meat Pie, and any other admins involved in the hosting process. They do not get the respect that they deserve with the amount of shit that they have to deal with. And again, thank you all of you I really do appreciate it. We'll try and find some sort of fun off-season events that we can take part in. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be on Friday nights, but at least one night a week would be nice to get on and do these again. So, gonna love you and leave you. Good luck in NA later today. And that's it. We ended on a good note with a third. I'll take that any day of the week.